What is up, angels? Welcome back to another video. For today's video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a how I got suspended from school twice. 1, my fight story, and 2, my stealing story. But before I start this, I'm actually gonna go get some snacks from 7-Eleven. I was gonna go to like Taco Bell because I wanted like a quesarito. I just got done eating and I realized after I got done eating that I wanted to make this video. I'm gonna just go get some snacks and see what I get because I was just eating really bad right now. So I'm probably gonna get like some fruit because I feel bloated. But anyways, I'm gonna get the food and I'm gonna go park somewhere and then we're gonna start this video. And I also have Starbucks. Hi guys. Ooh, this lighting actually kind of hits right here. It is a little later and I'm going to start doing this. Get out of my way. I'm going to be doing this video for you guys. All right, I moved a little bit because I felt like the lighting over there was like kind of bad. I went to 7-Eleven and I got a salad and fruit. I was gonna get like something else. I don't know what I was craving. I was gonna get like junk food. They just didn't have anything that caught my eye, and even that didn't catch my eye, but I was like, I just need to get something. I'm gonna take off this jacket. It's hot. Before we start this video, I just want to make a couple disclaimers. 1, this isn't to bash anyone. When I tell you guys my fight story, it is what it is. It happened like 3 years ago, so like I don't really care about it now. And then with everything else, like this was before I had a daughter. Like all of this, I was so freaking young. I was young and reckless. Please don't judge me from any of this right now. Oop, I forgot to turn off my car. Let's just get into it. Oh, and I'm not wearing makeup. I'm only wearing eyelashes. Today, I just needed a break from my freaking face because I wear makeup so much. I know I look ugly, I'm sorry. So the first story that I'm gonna be telling you guys is the story on how I got suspended first. The first time I got suspended, I got suspended twice. Like, who would have thought? Angelina, what? You got suspended twice? I think I was in 2nd grade. I got suspended for pretty much stealing. Stealing, guys, like who gets suspended for stealing in 2nd grade? Blows my mind. Anicia, you better not get suspended for stealing or I'm stealing all your toys. Pretty much, I got suspended for stealing. What had happened, like the actual story, I had gotten in trouble before this book fair. I think I got in trouble like the week before, and since I was in trouble, I asked my mom. When you have those little catalogs and you like circle what you want before like the book fair starts, right? I did that. I gave it to my mom. I circled everything I wanted and I was like, Mom, I need money for all of this stuff. And she was like, no, you ain't getting, because you know I got in trouble. So she's like, no, I'm not gonna give you money for some book fair. You got in trouble, like you don't get anything. My badass, I was like, oh bet, like I'm not gonna get anything. Well, actually no, that's not what I thought. At first I was so sad. I was in my room and I was like, oh my god, she's not gonna buy me that fucking book I wanted. She kept her word. She's like, no, you're not buying this book. The next day, you know, school starts. It's the book fair and everyone and their moms is talking about it. Like everyone's talking about it. They're like, oh my god, like did your mom give you money for the book fair, blah blah blah. And everyone's like, yeah, like what are you gonna get? All talking about it, right? I'm with like my group of friends and I'm sitting there letting them talk because in my head I'm so embarrassed. Like I'm so sad. I'm like, bro, I don't have any money for this book fair. Like this is so embarrassing. I was so freaking heat. I go and I'm like, okay, like I'm walking around the book fair with my friends. It's my turn to, you know, look. I'm looking. I wasn't going to steal. My intentions to go in there wasn't to steal. It was just to be like a chismosa, look at the book fair, pretend I have money. I told my teachers, I was like, yep, I got money. I got all this money right here. And you know, they don't ask like, oh, let me see your back. Let me see like how much you have. They just say yeah. So when I go, I'm looking around in the book fair. But the thing is, like, I used to be a bad kid, but I was also like a book nerd. So like I loved books. I loved reading books. Everything about books, like I love books. Even till this day, I love books. I just can't read them enough because I have a kid, you know? I feel like this is better. I feel like this is a better angle. This is annoying me. Alright, I'm gonna move right here. I was looking around and I was like, no, like I want this book. Like I'm not gonna go without it. It was like this certain book. I don't really know what it was. But I was like, I'm not gonna go without getting this book. I want this book. I was like talking to God in my head. I was really talking to God in my head. I was fucking praying. Right before I stole the first item. Because like I said, I wasn't gonna steal anything. I'm in the bookstore. And I'm praying in my head. I'm standing there looking at the books and I'm literally praying. I'm like, oh my god, God, like I'm so sorry I'm about to do this, but my mom won't give me money. Like I was just going on for like 5 minutes. I was staring at the same book and I remember a teacher came up to me and was like, are you okay? Like, do you need help with anything? Because I'm praying in my head. So she can't hear me, and I was just like, I like snapped out of it when I heard that, and I was like, oh no, I'm okay. So then she walks away, and as she like walks away, I grabbed the book hella quick, and I'm holding it like under my arm for the longest time. And I don't know how I remember all of this so vividly, but I do. I have it right here, and I'm holding it, and I don't know what made me do it. I went behind this corner you weren't supposed to go behind. I take off my backpack, and I pretty much shoved the book in my backpack, right? I did it so quick. I did it in like 10 seconds. It was so fast. I was so amazed by myself. It was pretty good. I don't even think I told my boyfriend I was here. So yeah, I'm there. I did it in like 10 seconds. Once I took that book, I was still walking around the book fair. I was in the book fair for so long because every time they switched people out, me and my friends would like go and we stayed in there and then we'd come back out. The teachers were so dumb. I don't know how they didn't see us, but they just didn't, or I just don't think they were paying attention to us. So we're in the book fair. I'm stealing like a bunch of things because once I sold that book, I started stealing more because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get away with it, you know, like they didn't catch me. People that I was with, they only took one thing. I think they only took like a book because, you know, I told them I stole stuff. I wasn't gonna lie. At the time they were like my besties, best friends forever. I just started stealing a bunch of things. They're watching me and they're like, oh my god, Angelina, are you sure you want to take that? And I'm like duh, I want to take it. What the heck, you just see all this stuff in my bag, I'm not gonna stop. I take a lot of things, guys. I take things from like highlighters, erasers, rulers, pencils, all like dumb stuff, like those animal and like those fruit erasers everyone used to have. We wanted those, so I would take them. I took heck of stuff, and I was just going off. It was like a self-checkout aisle. The day goes by. I'm so scared to take it out because the book fair was that day. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep everything in my bag. I'm not gonna take anything out until the next day. Fast forward, the next day comes around and I want to show off all my stuff. No one knows I stole it besides my friends. Then I go and it's class time. I take everything out of my backpack and, you know, my friends are like, oh my god, like look at all of our stuff. Everyone's just there like, oh my god, like how did you buy all that? Like your parents really gave you that much money? And me, like not trying to get caught, I was like, yeah, like my mom's rich. I was like, my mom's rich, like I'm rich, I bought all this shit. Principal came into our class and they were like, oh, Angelina, can we talk to you? They pretty much talked to me and they were like, girl, we know you stole all that stuff, like you need to give it back and we're gonna call your parents, suspended, blah blah blah. Long story short, I got suspended, I got caught. My mom was so mad. She's like, did you really steal at the book fair? Like what is wrong with you? Thinking about it now, it's just so stupid and so funny because it's like, who steals at the book fair? That's pretty much my story on how I got suspended the first time. My mom was so mad. My dad was so mad. Everyone was so mad because at the time my parents were still together, so they were both so mad. You know, I got home and they were both yelling at me and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm kind of nervous to tell you guys my fight story because I know you guys have all been waiting for this. So before we start this one, I have to make like multiple disclaimers only because you guys are probably gonna be mad at me and be like, girl, what? But I'm only gonna be putting in like a 5-second clip of the fight because I actually don't have the full fight. I don't know who has it. This fight was like 3 years ago, you know, I got new phones. I don't know who has it. I looked back in my Snapchat memories and I remember I posted the video on my Snapchat, so it's saved to my memories, but that video was only like 5 seconds. So I can only show you guys 5 seconds. I did cover her face, so let's just start talking about my fight story. I'm not gonna say any names because obviously that'll be bad. It happened sophomore year. Oh, wow. And before this, I have never gotten in a fight ever. I've never been the fighting type. Like no one's ever had problems with me. I've always been cool with everyone. I'm a very humble, like cool person. That morning I woke up and I thought it was like a regular ass day. Like I was not thinking I was gonna fight. There was no plan to fight. There was no like leading up to text messages to fight, nothing. What happens is I was with this guy at the time. Me and him, we were dating for a while and everyone knew we were dating. Everyone knew, like it was common sense. This girl, this one certain girl, she was new to our school, new to our high school. She was younger than us. She's a year younger than us. I saw her a couple times before, like we fought. She wanted to be my friend. Like she knew exactly who I was. She wanted to be my friend. I actually had a video with her before this fight. And a lot of people used to have problems with her, but I never understood like what was the issue with her. And I never like ever thought the guy that I was with was even talking to her. Like she just came to our school. He never brought her up, not once. We never talked to her or went around her. The times that I saw her before, only I was by myself. Like he never went around her, nothing like that. The day happens and it's around 4th period, right? 4th period, random day. I went 4 periods without nothing happening. This girl that I used to talk to, I don't even know where the hell she went to. She came up to me. I just got done with PE. It was lunchtime. And you know, I was about to get in and out. The security guard brought me and the guy I was with in and out because I told her to. Like some girl came up to me and was like, hey, are you still with so-and-so? I was like, yeah, like why? And then she's like, you need to see these. So she shows me some text messages between the two of them. And let's just say, It was nope. I was not having it. Like, no. I saw those messages and my blood immediately started boiling. I was like, I get really mad. I start crying. Not because I'm sad, anything like that, but I get mad. Like, I want to punch something. Like, I'm furious. But at this time, I wasn't crying. When she showed me those messages, I was like, all right, I need to find this girl. Like, where the hell is she? She was younger than me, you know? Like, I don't know where the hell she hung out with. I didn't even... Like, it was just so weird that it was her. Oh, my face is getting red just thinking about it. Like, I'm getting hot. I'm getting mad again. All lunch, I was looking for her. I was looking for her all of lunch because I'm like, bro, where is she at? At this point, I didn't even want to fight her because like I said, I wasn't a fighter and I wasn't gonna fight over a guy. Like, I don't care. No, I was not about to fight for some guy if it was his fault too, you know what I mean? But like 15 minutes later of walking around looking for her, I find her. She's with a group of people and, you know, I'm not no... I confronted her. I was gonna do it maturely. Like, I was not gonna fight. I was gonna do it. I was gonna be so mature about it. And I went up to her and I was like, hey, can I talk to you? And immediately, I already knew. She already knew what the hell she did because, you know, girl, if you're talking to someone's boyfriend, like, don't be surprised when they find out. I asked her, I was like, oh, can I talk to you? And she was like, oh no, like, can we just stay here? I was like, okay, if you want me to go off on you in front of everyone. And I'm talking to her and I was like, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what I say because I remembered what I said. I was like, so what's up? You're talking to my man? And she was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And we were just going back and forth for a while. She wasn't trying to fight with me. Like, she was trying to be so cool and I was being so calm, but I was mad. So I was like giving her hella attitude. What, you're talking to my man? She's like, no, I would never do that to you. Like, I want to be your friend. She really pulled the I want to be your friend card. And as we kept talking, I kept getting madder and madder and madder because she kept lying to me. And I knew she was lying to me because I just saw the text messages. I was like, why are you lying? Like, stop lying to me. And I was getting so mad. I was like, don't lie to me. Like, don't lie to me. Like, that's my pet peeve. Like, don't lie to me, especially in front of my face if I know the truth. As I was approaching her, I had my backpack on. I had my hoops on. I had my PE clothes because it was a Friday. I was just like, I wasn't gonna take my PE clothes home. I was not prepared to fight. I had a full set of nails and I just got my nails and I really approached her just so she can tell me what had happened between her and my boyfriend in person. You know, I was trying to be so civil. I wasn't gonna fight. She just kept pissing me off. We were talking and the one thing that really pissed me off that she said, I was like pacing back and forth, and when I turned around to her, because I was like pacing, shaking my hands, she had the nerve to tell me, she was like, are you crying? Are you okay? And right when she said that, I turned around. I don't know, I blanked out. I don't know how I blanked out so fast, but I turned around and I socked her. At first she was like shook, and I was like, and I was shook. I stopped. Adrenaline started going crazy. I was like, oh shit, did I just hit her? Like, I need to hit her again. So I start punching her and I'm punching her. But keep in mind, guys, I have my backpack on. I have my hoops on, everything. My nails, you guys see how long my nails are? I used to get my nails this long in sophomore year. I think even a little longer. I'm like this. I can't go like this because it's literally like pushing it. I'm over there and I'm punching her and I'm like this, like trying to punch her because I'm like, bro, I got nails on. I have my backpack on. And at first I was punching her, but I was like, why does this hurt? Why did the lighting get like that? Okay, I look really red, but trust me, I'm not that red in real life. Why do I look so red? But anyways, I start punching her and I'm punching her regularly, like, you know, straight. My backpack wasn't allowing me to like punch her like all the way through, if that makes sense. It just wasn't allowing me to punch. So I go, and because it wasn't letting me punch straight, I started swinging up like a windmill, dude. I was like swinging like a windmill. I was like, and because I couldn't clench my hands like this, I'm like this. So I'm like punching her like a freaking windmill. My backpack's like flying higher than my head every time I punch because I'm like this. So my backpack goes like that. It looks so funny. Like during the fight, you can see my PE clothes fall off, everything like that. I did not pull this girl's hair once. I did not pull her hair. While we were fighting, she just kept pulling my hair and I was so frustrated because I felt like my hair go like this as I was fighting. I'm wearing my backpack, dude, so I'm over here like pulling my hair like this, trying to get me down like this. I'm like, ah, because I can't punch straight, so I'm like this. It was so embarrassing. And you know, we're fighting, everyone's like, oh shit, Angelina, blah blah blah. The guy that I was with at the time, he didn't even know I was gonna fight. He was somewhere else and people started yelling my name, like blah blah blah, like Angelina's fighting, go get her, and he was like, what? So he runs, he hurdles, he breaks it up, he's like, what the? And it was so crazy, guys. Like, it was so freaking crazy. I broke all my nails, I lost my hoops, I lost my PE clothes. I had to pay for a whole other one, but I lost everything, and it was just so funny. After I got done fighting, I was mad people were pulling me off. I punched like the pool because I was like, stop pulling me off of her. And once after I did that, I didn't feel it until later. I was like, oh, I think my wrist is broken. Long story short, I won, or at least that's what everyone said. Honestly, it was a whack ass fight. Like, it's not even a fight like where I had to brag about like, oh my god, like I won. I don't really want to count it as my first fight because yes, we fought, but it was so bad. I was not prepared at all. And now I'm gonna show you guys the 5-second clip of what I have of the fight, but at least it's something. You guys can see something. So this is it right here. Show you guys again. I try to blur out her face as much as possible, but you guys can see my backpack, you guys can see all that. It was just so bad. It was like, it was so funny thinking about it now, because now I don't really care about her. I see her all the time, but like, she won't talk to me. I won't talk to her. She knows I don't like her. That was pretty much the stories of how I got suspended twice. Really crazy stories, really bad stories, you know. They're not good stories you should brag about. And this isn't me bragging at all. Like, I'm not bragging about me fighting or getting suspended for stealing, but I kind of wanted to come on here and like talk to you guys about it. I don't know, just so you guys can see more of me, of how I was before I had Anicia, because only a few of you guys knew how I was before Anicia, because like my other videos that are now erased, because I used to post on YouTube before I had a daughter, but I erased all those videos. Those are my story times. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't even really eat. Like, I got food for no freaking reason. I just didn't eat. I'm so upset. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not judge me off of this. This was a past, and I just want you guys to focus on the future. And if you guys did give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for my other videos with me and my daughter, because I am a teen mom. And also subscribe to mine and my boyfriend's channel. Link will be in the description below. And yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye, angels.